Hi Taurus, welcome to the channel. Today's reading is your no contact reading. So we are taking a look at a situation between you and another person where you are either intentionally in no contact or you've lost touch, haven't heard from them in a while, and you want to know a little bit more about what's been going on with them. Okay, so we are going to look at the major themes for the situation. We're going to look at your energy, their energy. That one came out face up. So that one also came out in your pre-shuffle. So I'm going to go ahead and take it. That's wild to me that I've shuffled this deck so many times and that card keeps coming out. So we're going to keep it. And we'll talk about it. So we're going to look at the energy for you, for your person, how we got here. That may have new information for you because you may not know the whole situation. We're going to look at the shared energy between the two of you and potential outcome. I also have lots of oracle cards to bring you more messages to help you understand the situation like more holistically, okay? So we also have coming to life. All right, we'll talk about these two. All right, so first one we have is snow, silence. Or silence is the subtitle there. So some of you, this is like the silence is deafening. You know, if you've ever been out in the wilderness or out in the rural countryside where it's snowing, it really does change the way the sound moves through the air, and it can feel very heavy at times. Sometimes it can feel very light, sometimes it can feel very heavy. But in this particular case, this feels very intentional to me, and I get the sense of the silence is deafening. Now, we have very split energy here in that we have coming to life, number 29. So that makes me think that something in this situation is changing. Something is coming to life. It's almost like we have winter and then maybe we're moving into spring is the vibe that I'm getting. Like something's starting to come alive. There's just been a spark, and whatever seed was planted in the past is starting to build momentum, and it's about to come to bear fruit is what I'm getting here. So, alrighty, let's take a look. So I hope you're all doing well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you stopped by. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Keep in mind that no contact situations can be very difficult at times. So if emotions are running high, take a deep breath and know that things are always changing, okay? Anything is possible. So your energy, Taurus, we have the Six of Cups. I think that's a six. I can't read it. Yeah, Six of Cups, the Star, and the Seven of Coins. Your person is showing up today as the Three of Coins, the Moon, and the Knight of Coins. So quite a bit of earth energy over here. You might be dealing with an earth sign or Cancer, maybe even Aquarius, or you may have Aquarius in your chart. So Taurus, you with your Eight of Cups and your Star, this to me feels as though you have outgrown something and you have moved away from something, quite possibly your person. So when I get the Star card, it's all about moving towards your wishes. Yes, that's a very typical interpretation that you will find about the Star, but I also interpret it as being led towards something that is for the greater good, like it's larger than yourself. So this could be a calling of some kind, like you could be getting called into service, or you could be, signing up to do missionary work, or, called into some sort of service to your community or to others, or, and it's so beautiful because it has something to do, like the effects that you have a ripple effect on the entire universe. So I feel as though this is present energy. So you may be working on moving on And like there's I feel the break here, and with the snow card, I can feel that there was a breakdown in communication. Something ended, and I feel you really like kind of taking it in stride and taking it to be a growth opportunity. So I feel you moving towards like taking your own happiness very seriously. So I feel like you're investing in something. It could be this thing that you're being called to do. Okay, so you're investing in it. You're very patient. And I love the Seven of Coins with this coming to life because this is all about planting a seed and waiting for the harvest. So, and this is present. So I feel as though maybe for some of you, things are changing. It's like you're starting to feel the investments of the past come around. Okay. Now your person is showing up as the Three of Coins, the Moon, and the Knight of Coins. So I feel as though for them, um, like I feel like they've tried to move on, particularly with this Knight of Coins. It's been a very slow process for them, but I feel as though there's something here that is left to be explored. Particularly, excuse me, particularly with the Moon card. There's more to learn in the situation. There's more to be explored and revealed, and it may become what may be revealed to them in their present moment is that they do actually want to work towards this. You know, they want to build something. So this is a card of building. This is the architect's card. That's how I always read it. It's work smarter, not harder, or build with strategy in mind. So yeah, I think your person, it's good energy. Like I get a really good vibe from this person. I think that they may be very level-headed, very practical, very practical. All right, so let's get into how we got here. So some of this may resonate, some of it might be new to you. Sometimes when people part ways, neither one of them leaves with the entire picture. So maybe we can get you some more insight, Taurus. Queen of Swords. The Death card. Wow, and the World. Yeah, something definitely ended here. But I feel as though like there's an intentionality here. And I feel as though there was something about the power of discernment. Let's see here. By the way, I love this Death card. Isn't that gorgeous? It's butterflies and smoke. Yeah, butterflies and smoke. I think that's so gorgeous. Excuse me. So, yeah, so there was something here about the power of discernment, and it was like you became very aware of how you felt, or they became aware of how they felt. I feel as though there was a boundary, like a lot of your directionality is going this way. So I feel as though it could be you. Um, so yeah, it's like you realized something, you became aware of something. It may have been something within yourself, and I think you put a stop to it. It can be flip-flopped. It can be your person who put a stop to it, but somebody put a stop to it. And for others of you, there's a message here about travel. Also, you may have been from different backgrounds, perhaps, like different ethnicities, different, coming from a different part of the world entirely. So perhaps this was a long distance relationship that ended, maybe because of the distance, or travel became difficult over the last 2 years, so perhaps that has something to do with it. The nice thing about the Death card, though, is that it's very transformative, and we have very transformative energy over here. So I really feel as though you may have been going through these cycles with this person. With the World card, there's an indication that this could be cyclical. But whatever caused this to stop, this connection to stop, that cycle has completed. Okay. So if the two of you come back together, if that's what you want, it looks like the cycle is going to be different this time. So it's like you've leveled up. I think you've leveled up. So that means the connection will be entirely different because you'll be approaching it from a different vantage point, Taurus. All right, so this is the shared energy. Oh, wow. Ace of Wands. Hello, steamy, steamy. Eight of Wands. Oof, and Seven of Swords. What? Okay, well. So there is definitely a desire to reconnect, okay? And it's like a passionate reconnection. It's like you haven't seen each other in a long time and you reconnect and it's like we have to get alone now. We're going to keep it PG in case there are kids in the room. But I feel like the two of you might be fantasizing about each other, like steamy fantasies. For others of you, you guys, I get this really playful energy where it's like you're watching each other's stories on social media, but you're not actually talking to each other. Oh, I shouldn't laugh, but I feel you like dancing around each other. It's kind of cute. And with this Seven of Swords energy, it sort of reinforces that because it's like there is this passion there, the two of you in your subtle ways could be flirting with each other without actually flirting with each other. But it is a game. I feel that this is a game that the two of you are playing, dancing around each other. I didn't even see this coming because, the both of you felt very down to earth and very straight and narrow, and then out this comes. So I feel as though someone here might be playing some games. If they're fun games and you're enjoying it, then keep doing your thing. But if you don't want to play games, this is something for you to be aware of. All right, let's get the Hidden Truth Oracle. These are messages from your person. Well, they're usually from your person. Sometimes they can be from you. We'll see. So Taurus, if you're enjoying the reading, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love to have you as part of my community. And hit the like button while you're at it. Lets me know I'm doing a good job. All right, so my life is not together as it seems. I believe it with this moon card here. Something has not been revealed. There's a sense of holding back and like only moving forward in very tiny, tiny steps. I think your person is, like they may present as very put together, but like they're actually a total scatterbrain. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay. You and I were too young. Okay. So for some of you, maybe you weren't quite ready to have the kind of relationship that maybe you are ready to have now. Okay. And then we have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. Okay. I think for some of you also, there could be, I'm getting a message about school. Somebody may have gone away to school or finished school and then took a job somewhere else for some of you. That just popped through for me. All right, so this is possible outcome. Keep in mind it's based on the potential energy. So if you like what you see here, you can foster it. If you don't, you have free will and you can change it. All right, so here we have the Empress, the High Priestess, and the Hanged Man. All right, let me tune into this. Taurus, that is you. You can sometimes be an Empress. So this is in like the near future, like the next 2 to 3 months, right? So there's still a very quiet energy between the two of you, or showing up for you in the future. So the High Priestess and the Hanged Man, they are very quiet energies. Like they don't really do a lot of talking. There's very little action involved. For some of you, with whatever happened, it's like you're going to realize your own worth here. And I think you're going to start to look at the situation from a very different perspective. I think you're going to look at it intuitively. But I think that this combination of cards is sort of like, I don't really know how to say it, so I'm just going to say it. It's like withholding the goods is what I get, like keeping it to yourself or like not giving. Oh wow, I just got quite a whew. Okay, so some of you, particularly if there is some game playing going on right now, energetically anyways. So the Hanged Man comes after the Justice card, and so it can represent like your just desserts, your punishment of sorts. Okay, so if this person wronged you or if you wronged them, I almost feel as though you or the person who felt hurt by the situation is like gonna withhold to basically be like to teach you a lesson or for you to teach them a lesson. So for some of you, keep that in mind. I will just say, of course you have my love. Whatever you decide to do, I'm gonna support you. But this sort of behavior is kind of immature, and if you're still pretty young, that doesn't surprise me, but it's kind of immature. And it can be a little bit toxic. It can have some really negative effects on both you and the person, excuse me, but on both parties. I guess I should say that because I don't know which of you it is. It could be flipped. This feels more like your energy. This feels like you doing all this work on yourself, you leveling up like crazy, knowing your worth, kind of shouldering your day-to-day burdens on your own, maybe not necessarily feeling supportive. Some of you might be single parents. Some of you might be juggling a lot right now. You could be a caregiver. It's like you're taking care of everybody else, you're keeping food on the table, and then this person wants to come back and you're kind of like, no, I'm good. I got this. I'm not letting you back in. I could see, that is a very clear possibility here. For others of you, you might do some reflection and decide that this isn't worthy of you. The situation is not necessarily worthy of you. So if you want your person to come back into your life, take it slow, okay? And try to view things from all perspectives. The longer you give something time to grow, come to life, the more information you will have about whether or not this is really something that you want or if it's going to make you happy long term. All right, Taurus. Let's get into some oracle cards. Leap and find your wings. Absolutely. I think this could 100% be about you finding yourself right now, particularly with the Empress and the High Priestess card. I think I just said that for some of you, you're going to look at the situation and you're going to see all that you are worth, and you're going to decide that this is quite possibly not worthy of your time and effort. And if that is you, I say go for it. Because that's that's a very strong, powerful stance to take if that's what you want. Nurture, and this is Clover. So I see this as a lot of self-love. I see lots of self-love happening there. Oh, and I love how these are basically the same color. That's so pretty. So I think the cards are encouraging you to have a little faith in yourself. I think that you could be waking up to your own worth, your own value, your own beauty. That might be what's coming to life here, is through this journey, you are beginning to realize just how amazing you are, Taurus. Be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. That is step one to self-love and, getting to know yourself, right? I'm not at all surprised to see that card. All right, I'm going to get one more for you, Taurus. If if you'd like to see more no contact readings, in case this wasn't your message today, I will link my no contact playlist at the end of the video, and I will also link the Taurus playlist at the end of the video as well, so you can find more messages at your leisure. And then we have Everlasting Life. I feel as though a lot of these cards have overlapped with Sagittarius. So if you have a Sagittarius in your chart, or you are dealing with a Sagittarius, don't know that you are with all of that earth energy, but if you are, maybe keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure it was Sagittarius. So Everlasting Life, basically, this card here, this is all about being deeply rooted, and I'm going to take it as being deeply rooted in yourself, in your authentic self, and being very grounded in who you are, knowing that you are connected to all things. We are, if we want to get a little esoteric, we are spiritual beings here having a human experience. So because we are, we're divine beings, we never end. So if you never end, you can never get it done. If you can never get it done, you can never get it wrong. Okay. Taurus, I hope that this reading helped. I always love connecting with you. Feel free to drop me a note. Let me know what you thought and how you are, what's going on. I look forward to catching you in the next reading. It's been an honor to read your cards today. Thank you very much.